One of my YouTubers, all my blue collar workers. Hope everybody out there having a good day. I make no video last week because I was sick. I still made it to work every day. I think I ended up taking Friday off, but that's just because I knew I had to work the weekend. So I figured I'd take one day off, get a little rest. Still a little raspy, but my voice was gone for a couple days. So anyway, I was going to bring up something I had. So yesterday I started getting, I don't know how far back I should go on this. Well, originally we got different welding certs. Originally I was going to try to get my UA-21, which is a 6G gun barrel stick weld, 6010 root, 7018 fill and cap. I was trying to do that as a second year, but the training coordinator at the time, I don't know, for whatever reason, kept trying to like put his foot on my neck. He kept trying to slow me down. So I went in and practiced, and I ended up getting hired on where I'm at now, getting welder's pay. I passed the shop test, so I don't have my UA cert, but I passed the shop test. So we got a new training director, new construction coordinator. They're kind of pushing it a little bit more, so I decided I might as well go in and start practicing up, get my UA-21. So last night, every Tuesday, we got open welding. Anybody can go in. That's a union member that can go in and practice welding. So I went in last night, ran out a gun barrel, and I don't know, it was pretty dope, man, because I seen a lot of apprentices in there, and I know when I was going in there all the time, when I was like a first and the second year, like, man, there's barely anybody in there. Like, sometimes I'd be the only one going in there. Or a lot of the other apprentices in my class, like, they just wasn't putting in the effort. Like, they didn't feel like they wanted to go after work and go weld in the evening. But I looked at it like, we're paying for that out of our check. We're paying for that training center out of our check. So might as well use the equipment that we have that we're paying for. And in the end, it's going to just, it's going to make things better, man. It's going to make you better. It's going to give you more opportunity the more you know. So I took advantage of that, got me up to the skill where I could be a decent welder. So anyway, there's a bunch of apprentices in there. I think there was 3 guys just out from my job site that was in there. There's a second-year apprentice in there I know him from the job site. Talk to him all the time. I like terrorize him. I terrorize everybody a little bit, just trying to make day go by fast. So I seen him in there. He ain't really done a lot of welding. So after I was done, ran on my little practice gun barrel, came out all right. I can definitely do better. I just be rushing when I be in there because I know I ain't taking the cert test till probably next month. So I got time to go in there. I'll probably just keep going in every Tuesday and dial things in a little bit. But after I was done, I went over and helped him, and so that felt kind of good, man. That when you start getting to a level to where you can pass on some of the things you learned, and as an apprentice, is like it's still fresh in your mind. Like all these things that I'm showing him are things that somebody just recently showed me, like within the last year or two. You know what I mean? A lot of times journeymen, they get so used to doing things for an extended period of time that they forget a lot of what they know, or they forgot where they learned it, or it just comes natural to them, so they don't really know how to explain it. So that was a pretty dope feeling, being able to help somebody else. He was running a 2G, so I helped him out a little bit, showed him how to run a route, and showed him how to run the field pass. And I was like, yeah, I'm out of here. To watch him do it a couple times, gave him time to just figure it out on his own, but he, giving him a couple little steps to what to focus on. So that was pretty dope, man. I'm pretty excited about that, about getting to the point where I can help other people not beneath me, but people that are in a lower apprenticeship year than me. I can help them out with some things. So that was pretty dope. Man, we were supposed to get snow today. Like half the crew got picked to not come in today, and of course I got picked to come in. We ain't even get no dang snow, so everybody just gonna be sitting home for nothing. I guess I need the money, so it is what it is. Other than that, man, yeah, it ain't really much. I just been working on these cooling towers. Me and I don't know, the general foreman put me on the job. He kind of put me on by myself, but I got another journeyman that volunteered to come help me. He said he likes to work with me, so that's a plus. It was kind of a lot of work for one person. So some of the stuff was kind of heavy, so it was good to have 2 people, and then plus have somebody else that knows what they're doing, so it's not just me figuring it out. But that's pretty dope also that the general foreman will put me in some projects where I got a lot more leeway. Like, it's a lot more on my shoulders. So that's pretty good. Pretty dope, pretty good progression. Then I got a call today. They're offering at training center CWI classes this summer. I think it'll be one night a week through the summer. So I'm gonna call and get signed up for that. That's extra. That's not part of the training program, but throughout the years they tried to host or offer classes for different things. So like they'll have like orbital welding class. That's not part of the training. Well, I think we do a little bit of orbital welding as part of our apprenticeship training, but we don't really get into it to get certified. So they have, sometimes they'll run orbital welding classes. The CWI certification, I'm honestly not really too sure where I'd be able to use that on the job. But before I got into the trade, when I was working at Minneapolis Auctions as a service technician, I had brought the idea to them to they're giving me some certifications from Miller and Lincoln. So I was like, well, why don't you guys help me get a CWI certification, and then you guys can do weld tests. Like, that'd be another something else you guys could offer. Didn't end up turning out, so I figure it can't hurt to have extra tools, man. So that's the plan now. Is I'm gonna call and get enrolled in that class for this summer, and we'll see how that turns out, man. But other than that, hope everybody having a good day out there. Hope everybody winning, making that money. It's kind of, it feels dope, man, when you start getting to a point where you got enough skill to where you can pass it on. And that's not something I was really expecting too much in the program. So, I don't know. I guess that goes with anything in life. Once you can pass on, you can't take all the knowledge with you. It's good to pass it on to the next generation. So, hope everybody out there can find somebody that can use some advice or some of your life experience. Pass that on, man. Pass that knowledge on so nobody else got to go through the struggle you went through. Other than that, everybody have a good day.